Hi, my name is Afolabi-Brown. Today, I'll be talking to you about my near rape experience. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Many years ago, as a young lady working in Nigeria, I was consumed with the experience of others saying, "Oh, I have this boyfriend, he flies me abroad, he buys me gifts, he does this, he does that." And sometimes as a young lady, you look at yourself, you have friends that are constantly traveling abroad with one boyfriend, or you have lead friends getting gifts in this nice designer bag that you cannot afford. But that pressure of the young lady, I felt it. Oh God, do they have two heads? So when I had the opportunity to go to Abuja, I heard that Abuja was the place where all these politicians go. So as a young lady, I said, okay, if I see a politician, I'm going to see what I can do to get something before I come back to Lagos. So we were hanging out that day at a nice joint, and someone told me at Senator XYZ, and I was so excited. And now, so when he called me, I was like, oh yeah, finally, Senator said hello to me. Anyway, we talked, and to cut the long story short, he invited me to come over to his hotel. That he has some nice gifts for me. Of course, that was my objective. Get a gift, Abby. I came to Abuja, at least let somebody give me a nice gift if I go to Lagos. So I got to the hotel. He told me to wait downstairs for him, that he's on his way there. So I got something to eat. I had dinner, and then he came to join me, and we had dinner together again, and we just talked. And I said, the gift he has for me is upstairs. Would I have to come upstairs? Me, I was honestly foolish and stupid and naive. I said, no, I'll wait. He said, no, just for 5 minutes, just come and collect this gift upstairs. So I followed him to his hotel room. As I got in, he opened the wardrobe, brought out a nice perfume, and I thought, oh, that's nice, and I sat down, and then he came to me and decided to fondle. Now, this is the first time I'm meeting you. You can't start fondling and touching me all of a sudden. I was like, what was that? And I said, no, I don't want this. He said, why did you come upstairs? I'm wondering, I didn't come upstairs for this. So when he knew I was resisting, he pushed me on the bed. I was wearing a pair of jeans. And I realized something was going to happen. And I now pushed up to the back of the headboard. He now pulled my legs down, removed my trousers, pulled it from the bottom, pulled it out. He was holding me tight on my chest, pulled it out. I was there struggling. And then he tried to have his way. I used every strength I had to push him away. As I did, I ran out. Now, unfortunately, he actually locked the door when we came in. At that point, I didn't even get suspicious. I was just so stupid. Anyway, I rushed out and naked, nothing here, on the hallway. And I was shouting, help me, he wants to rape me. As soon as the man saw that I was crying for help, he carried my trousers and everything else on my back. He threw it out the door and locked it. Thank God I had my family friend, my Egbon in Abuja. I called him and his wife. They came to pick me up that evening. Now, the reason why I'm sharing this story, a lot of young girls were like me, naive, stupid, looking for what's not lost. Because the perfume the man was going to give me, I could have probably bought it with my job, because I was there working. I was working on the production. I would have been paid. And I'm saying this story because there's something called ojukokoro. As a young girl, it happens. It's not as if you're a bad person. You just feel as if that need of, I want something extra. Those ones that are getting, do they have two heads? It's normal feeling. But you must consciously tell yourself, I don't need to be in that space. Always take pride in what you do and know that you can afford those things yourself. So I'm sharing my story because thank God I escaped, and by God's grace I didn't get raped. Not because I'm better, but because I was foolish, like a lot of young ladies are today, to put yourself in a position that you should not, because no matter who you tell, they will ask you, what were you doing in that hotel room? Which is a valid question. So I'm sharing my story. So if you're in that situation right now, don't take that decision. Don't make those wrong decisions. Don't go to where you're not supposed to be. Be where you're supposed to be. And even if you do that, in this Nigeria that we are, they will still come and repeat it. But at least make sure you as a person, you take care of yourself and buy a pepper spray. It's the raining thing right now. Get a pepper spray. I'm going to try to get somebody to give me some amount that I can actually give out to you for free. So that's my own near rape story. I hope you learned from it, and I hope that you protect yourself and never put yourself in a situation that you don't have full control over.